But I have to explain one thing. I understood that I did not feel most of the pain. I had the understanding that it was being blocked. And I didn't understand, but on the way back, the Lord explained to me that he blocked most of the pain, but he did allow me to feel a small amount of it so I could relate to people. It's not metaphorical. It's not a state of the mind. It's real literal pain you're going to feel in hell. But the amount I felt was enough. The other demon grabbed me, picked me up, and dug its claws into my chest and just tore the flesh open. Again, how could I be alive through this? I should be dead. I noticed I had a body. Matthew 10:28 says, fear him who is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. And remember Luke 16, the rich man Jesus talked about in hell. He wanted a drop of water to cool his tongue. He had a mouth to speak. He had eyes to lip. He had a tongue. So you have some kind of a body in hell, but it withstands these torments. But something else I noticed, there was no blood or water coming from the wounds. It was just all dry. But see, Leviticus 17:11 says the life of the flesh is in the blood. Well, there's no life in hell, so there's no blood. And Zechariah 9:11 says, thy prisoners out of the pit where there is no water. There's not one drop of water in hell. And these demons have no mercy over you whatsoever. They hate you. But see, Psalms 103:17 says, the mercy of the Lord is upon those that fear him. Well, they don't fear him in hell, so you don't derive that benefit. And about this time, it went dark. Now, I believed it was God's presence there to illuminate it so I could see to describe to people what it looks like. But then he withdrew his light, and hell resumed its normal state of absolute pitch black darkness. But Lamentations 3:6 says, he has set me in dark places as they that be dead of old. Jude 13 mentions blackness of darkness forever. But it wasn't just dark. You could actually feel it. And that's not an exaggeration. Exodus 10:21 mentions a darkness that may be felt. It's so wicked and evil that the darkness just seems to penetrate through every cell in your body. I was taken out of this prison cell, and I was placed over next to this large raging pit of fire. This pit was about a mile across, like a huge hole in the ground, about a mile across, deep hole. I don't know how I knew it was a mile. I just understood that it was. I can't explain that. But this was filled with fire, flames raging high up in this open cavern. And, so it's not metaphorical fire like some say. It's real, literal flames. I felt the heat. I saw the fire. But more importantly, it's what the scripture says. Psalms 11:6 says, upon the wicked he will rain fire and brimstone in a horrible tempest. Psalms 140 verse 10, let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits. Matthew 13:49, the angels shall sever the wicked from the just and cast the wicked into a furnace of fire. Isaiah 33:12 says, the people shall